my name is Matt, and I'm with Ivy Bridge Group, and I am recording James on April 17th in the United States, and it's April 18th in China. So, James, can you please tell me your first and last Chinese name?
Um, my Chinese name is Zhang. My English name is James.
Okay. And your English name is James. And, James, what grade are you in right now?
I'm in grade 9.
Grade 9. And what grade are you applying to?
I will apply grade 9.
Grade 9. And James, what is your date of birth?
I'm born in January 1st, January 21st in
Okay.
2000 years.
January 21st of 2000. And James, have you taken the SSAT or the TOEFL or the SLEP test?
My SLAP test has 55 score.
Okay, so you got a 55. And how about your GPA? Do you know your GPA?
No.
No? Okay, no problem. That's just for the record. We can get that from your agent. So I'm going to start off with a really fun question, I think. James, can you tell me what is your favorite extracurricular activity at school?
I'm play basketball at school.
You like to play basketball?
Yes. I usually play basketball in PE lessons.
Oh, okay. So you usually play basketball in gym class. Do you play it after school?
After school, mm, after school, I also play basketball and running.
Oh, basketball and running.
Yes,
How often do you play basketball after school?
about twice a week.
Oh, about twice a week. Um,
Yes,
and for how long do you play?
mm, about uh, about 1 hour once.
Oh, about an hour. Okay.
Yes,
How about running? How often do you go running?
mm. and I running around the Century Park once a week.
Oh my gosh, you go once a week, and how long do you run?
Mm, about 30 minutes.
30 minutes. How do you
Yes.
feel when you go running?
I feel tired, but I'm happy.
Oh, what do you think about anything when you're running, or do you just kind of clear your mind?
Mm,
What do you think about when you're running?
Think about I'm running. Oh,
So when you are running, what do you think about in your mind?
oh, I'm thinking I must never give up when I'm running.
Ah,
It can do it can make my body strong.
okay. So you like physical activities to make yourself strong?
Yes.
Okay. And how about, so that's after school, but what do you like to do? What subjects do you like in school?
Mm, I like English best
Oh, okay. Why do you like English so much?
because it is an international language. I can use it to communicate with each other, like you.
Yeah, that's true. You can do that. That's right. How long have you studied English?
About 12 years.
Oh, about 12 years. So it's your favorite subject?
Yes.
And was it an easy subject to study or was it hard?
It's not very easy
Oh, no.
because it's many words.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And what was one of the challenges of studying English for you?
Uh, mm, is to speak with each can speak with the foreigner. I seldom use it to communicate with foreigner.
Oh, okay. Can you think of any foreigners that you've met besides me that you've talked to?
Yes.
Oh yeah? Who else have you talked to that's a foreigner?
Um, Last summer I went to America. I can use English to communicate with native people.
Oh, okay. I see. Where in America did you go?
Mm, I will go to California, Yellowstone Park, and Seattle.
Oh my gosh. Was that your choice or was that your parents' choice?
It's my choice.
Oh, your choice. How long were you here?
About 15 days.
Oh, about 15. Were you alone or with your parents?
Yes, I'm going to travel with my parents.
So you mean you traveled last year?
Yes,
Okay. So not in the future, but last year, right?
yeah.
Ah, okay. And so what was the best part of your trip to America last year?
Uh, it's in California, a town called Monterey. It's a beautiful town. I take a boat with my father to see the world. It is the biggest animal in the world. It's a very expensive experience.
Wait, what was the biggest animal in the world, did you say?
Wow.
The one more time?
Yes.
What what was the name of the animal? Can you please say it one more time?
Oh, okay. It names Whole. Whole.
Whole. Oh, I've never even that's an animal?
It's it's a fish in the sea.
Oh, no way. Okay. Well, I have never heard of that animal before. The fish in the sea. I've never. Oh, the whale. I'm sorry. The whale. So you saw whales when you were here in the US?
Yes,
Did you go on a whale watch?
yes. I see a whale jump over the water.
Oh. How did that make you feel?
I feel very exciting.
And so can you describe how you got to see the whale? Where did you go and what did you do?
We take photos to the whale.
Mm-hmm. But did you go out on the ocean or in a boat or
No, I'm in the boat.
Ah, okay, I understand. So then your favorite subject is English and you like to use it to communicate and go to different places. What is your least favorite subject?
Least subject is chemistry
Oh, chemistry. Why don't you like chemistry?
because I only read books with chemistry. We don't do some experiments.
Oh, really? So you just read books in your chemistry class?
Yes,
Huh.
I think it's boring.
Oh, okay. Well, let me ask you. You think that chemistry is boring, but if you wanted to make a better class for chemistry, what would you do? How would you teach the class?
Teach the class.
Hmm.
I think uh, keep students do some experiment is interesting.
Ah, okay. So you think you should let the students do some work, some physical work, experiments in the class?
Yes, I think
Ah,
it's interesting.
okay. Well, so your favorite subject is English, your least favorite is chemistry, and you like to do basketball and running for extracurricular activities at school. But let
Yeah.
me let me ask you, what do you do in your free time? When you can do anything you want, what do you do?
I always read books and play basketball and chat with my friend.
Ah, how often do you meet your friends?
Uh, every day.
Oh, every day?
Yes.
At school or after school?
Yes.
At
And my classmates is all my friend.
Oh, but I was asking, do you meet your friends at school or do you meet them after school?
I meet them after school.
Oh, okay. What kind of things do you and your friends talk about?
Uh, I usually talk about our study and American movies and some sport news.
Oh, so you don't just play sports, you also like to talk about sports.
Yeah,
And you talk about movies too?
movies. Uh, we we all watch Fresh
You all watch.
Freshman. Uh, he can running very fast.
Oh, but you said that you watch. I'm sorry, you said that you watch movies?
Movies. Movies. We all like American movies because we think the special effect is very good.
Ah, okay. Okay. Well, can I ask you, speaking of movies and media and things like that, why are you so interested in studying in the United States?
Mm, because I heard education in America pay attention to our interest.
So,
It's different from China.
oh really? So what is the school system like in China?
Uh, uh, in China, the school pay any attention to our academic and high scores.
Oh, okay. And so they just look at scores and tests and homework.
Yes.
So do you think that's good or bad?
Uh, I think it's not very good
Oh yeah. Why do you think it's not very good?
because our interest is very important to our future life.
Ah, so what do you think an American school can do for you?
Mm. I think America school pay any attention to our interests. Mm. I can do better. I can develop my interest in American school.
Aha. And so what do you think, or how do you think that will help you?
They will help you.
Yeah, how will American schools help you? What will they do?
Uh, uh, I hope they can provide ESL lesson. It can help me to get in the new environment.
Oh, okay, but you said that American schools are different than Chinese schools because they ask they talk they ask the student to participate more, right? They ask the student to get involved more.
Yes.
So how will that help you? How will participating more help you?
They can help me. They can encourage me to develop my interest.
Ah, okay, now I understand. That makes a lot of sense. So let me ask you then, you do like basketball and running, you do like English, and you don't like chemistry. What are your interests? What would you like to do in the future? Do you know?
Yes. My ambition to be a restaurant boss.
Can you say that one more time? Your ambition is to be a...
Restaurant boss.
Oh, okay. A restaurant boss. So you want to run a restaurant.
Yes.
Do you know what a restaurant boss is called in English?
Yeah.
That's okay. We usually say a manager.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, a manager. So, do you have any experience with restaurants?
Yes. I always help my mother to cook food.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. What kind of foods do you cook?
Chinese food and some beef hamburgers.
Okay. But beef hamburgers sound kind of like an American food. So you cook
Yes.
both. You cook both Chinese and American.
Yes.
Aha. And so what kind of a restaurant do you want to manage?
Uh, mm, Chinese restaurant. I think Chinese food is very delicious.
Okay. What are some of your favorite dishes that you've made? What are some dishes that you have helped your mother make?
About some soup like a chicken soup.
Oh,
It's
chicken.
very delicious.
Oh, okay. Chicken soup. So,
Yeah.
can you tell me, how do I make chicken soup? Can you explain to me how to make it?
Okay. First, you must collect the chick. The food is very important. Second, you can cut the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Third, you can bring it to. My English is not
It's
very
okay.
good.
It's okay. I think you're doing good. So go ahead and continue. It's okay. Third.
Third, you can bring the chicken to
The pot.
You can cook the chicken.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then what happens?
In now wait wait 2 hours. The
Mm-hmm.
soup is finished.
Oh, okay. So this is a soup that you have made before?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, that's great. So you want to open a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
And do you want to open it in the United States or in China?
I will open the restaurant all over the world.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Have you been to other countries besides the US and China?
I also have been to Japan. It's near my China.
Yeah, it is. It's very close. When did you go to Japan?
Uh, uh, about half past a year.
Oh, okay. About 6 months ago?
Yes, 6 months ago.
Did you go with your parents?
Yes.
And so, what do you remember about being in Japan?
Tokyo is very clean and business. The seafood is very good.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Were you happy with the Japanese food, or do you still like Chinese food better?
I like Japanese food too.
Do you remember any kinds of food that you liked?
I like Italian food, like Pizza Hut.
Oh, but I meant in Japan. Do you remember what foods in Japan you liked?
I only like seafood
Yeah.
and beef.
Yeah. I think they have very good seafood, and their beef is also very... Kobe beef is actually very famous. Okay. Well, let me ask you about someday you want to open a restaurant, but let me ask you, what kind of college or university do you want to go to? What do you want to study at college or university?
Yes, I want to go to study university or college in USA.
But what do you want to study at that college or university? What subject?
Mm, uh, I don't very think about I don't think about it.
That's okay. It's okay because you're still very young, and I think in the next few years you're going to try different things and then you'll decide.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you what do you think is one of your best strengths? What is your biggest strength?
I never give up when I'm in trouble until it is succeeds.
Oh, you don't give up?
Yes, I don't give up.
Can you give me an example?
In my grade 5, I start to learn Taekwondo. I have many different difficulties at the beginning because my body is not very strong. But my mother and my coach encourage me. Mm, then I make a very big progress.
Ah. Are there other things that you tried when you were younger that maybe you did not do well at? Are there other things? So you mentioned that you tried Taekwondo and you
Yes,
tried very hard,
yes,
and now it's been many years, it's been 4 years, and you've succeeded at getting a black belt.
yes.
But is there another thing that you tried that you did not succeed at?
Mm. It's my math. My math is not very good.
Okay, okay. I think is that maybe one of your weaknesses for your um, for your schooling? Is that a math a weakness?
Yes.
Ah, can I ask why do you think? Why do you think it's a weakness for you? Why is it so difficult?
Uh, because I'm not very interested in this subject. I can't pay much more time in something I don't like.
Oh, yeah, I understand that. I understand that feeling. I was very similar when I was your age. Me too. Me too. Well, if you're not interested in math, how
Mm,
could math be more interesting for you? What could make math more interesting for you? What do you think?
oh, uh, we can use math to solve many problems. Mm, For example, to buy some things, we can use math.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true. But what would make the subject of math more interesting for you?
Uh, I hope my teacher can teach can encourage me and develop my interest. Mm, how to deal with I don't I, how to make my interest I don't know.
That's okay. It's not a problem. You don't have to know. I was just curious about your ideas. That's okay. Um, well, I have a question about your personal life and about your personality. Who is someone that has influenced you greatly in your life?
Yeah, he is my classmate. When I'm in grade 6, attend to our school. He is very different from any other students. He is keen on piano. Mm, all of my Most of my classmates think he is mad. He used his desk to play piano.
Huh.
Mm,
How
But
did
I admire to him.
Why did you admire him so much?
Because he has a dream and fighting his dream.
Do you still know this boy? Do you still know him?
Could you repeat?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you still know this boy who played the piano?
He play piano very good.
But do you still know the boy who plays the piano? Is he?
What is still know it means?
Well, you knew him in 6th grade, right?
Yes.
And now you are in 9th grade, right?
Yes.
Is he your friend now? Do you know him now?
He's my best friend.
Oh, he's your best friend. So your best friend has influenced you.
Yeah.
I think that's great. Does he still play piano really well?
Yes.
So, James, your best friend influenced you because he didn't give up and he kept playing. How did you influence your best friend?
I always encourage him not give up, although my classmates laugh at him.
Oh, that's great. So you remained his friend even though other people were laughing. How about yourself? Do you think that you are a person who encourages other people?
Yes, I always encourage other people.
How do you do that?
I always chat with them to solve their problem.
Okay. It sounds like you're a really good friend.
Yes, I have many friends.
Okay. Well, James, I am going to start the second part of the interview now. So for the second part, I am going to give you a short paragraph to read out loud in your best English voice.
Okay.
Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the short paragraph to you in the chat box. Can you see the chat box right now?
Chat box?
Yeah.
What is that?
The chat box is the little area where you write your words.
Oh, okay.
So let me send it through and we'll see if you can see it. So I just sent it.
Oh, I see.
Oh, good. So it starts Jack London's story, Call of the Wild. Can you please start reading out loud from that part?
Jack London's story, Call of the Wild, tale of Bax, a dog storm from California who is taken to Alaska during the Connecticut Gold Rush in the later 1890s. Back comes a sail dog, part of a team that transports supplies and people through the harsh winters. It has inevitable that the crush for leadership should come. Beck wanted it. He wanted because it was his nature, because he had been gripped tight by that nameless. In comprehensive proud of the trail and rice that provide which holds dogs in the toil to the last grasp, which loses them to die joyfully in the harness and breaks their hearts if they are cut out of the harness. This was the private of David as well dog, of soil lips as he put with all his strength. The private that later hold of them a break of camps, transforming them from cell and students birds into starring, eager, ambitious creatures. The private that supports them on all days and drops them at a pitch of camp at night, letting them fall back into dreamy unrested and discontent. This was the pride that broke up spirit and made him trust the self-dogs who burned and sheltered in the chest, or hid away at Hornets at time in the morning. Lewis it was this pride that made him feel back as a possible lapdog, and this was Beck's part too.
Good. You did a good job. So James, who is the main character of this paragraph? Yeah. Who is this paragraph about?
It's talk about a dog called called it's a dog called Bat.
Yeah, that's right. The dog's name is Buck. And
Yes.
what is Buck's job? Do you know?
Mm,
What does he do?
he become a sled dog.
Yeah, do you know what a sled dog is?
I don't know.
Well, if I tell you a sled is kind of like a vehicle that people ride. Can you guess what a sled dog does?
Yes.
What do you think?
Uh, mm, he part of a team that transports spirits and people through the harsh winters.
Well, yeah, that's right. So the sled is what you put supplies on and what people ride on. And then a sled dog is a dog that pulls the sled. Can you imagine that?
Mm, uh, a spite.
Supplies, yeah. So a sled dog is part of a team of dogs, okay? And the dogs pull the people on the sled. Does that make sense?
What does this mean?
Well, does my explanation make sense, James?
Explain it.
Yeah, so you don't have to read the passage right now. I'm just asking you if you understand my definition of a sled dog. So a sled dog is a dog that pulls a sled with a team of sled dogs. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I mean, James?
No, my reading is not very good.
That's okay, James. Don't worry about your reading. So I'd like you to listen to me right now, okay?
Okay.
So don't worry about the reading. So a sled dog is a dog that pulls a sled. Have you ever seen horses pull a sleigh? Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen horses pull a carriage?
No.
No, but can you imagine that?
Yes.
Okay. So a sled dog is like a horse that pulls a sled. That's all.
Yeah.
So, James, I'll ask you a second question now. Buck has some trouble. He has some problems. Do you know what the problems are?
Because he has been greatly touched by that nameless. And I don't know.
That's okay. Don't worry about it, James. He has trouble with another dog named Dave. So Buck and Dave are fighting. They're kind of fighting. Do you know what they're fighting about?
Yes.
What?
What? For example, people kicked another people, and these people kicked these people. It's fighting.
Well, that's what fighting is, but in this paragraph, Dave and Buck are fighting to be leaders. Do you know what a leader is?
Leader, leader is like a boss of the company.
Yeah, like a manager, like a restaurant manager. So Dave and Buck are trying to be leaders of the sled dog team. That's why they're fighting.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Well, James, thank you very much. I'm going to turn off the recording now. Okay, I think we have enough. So let me just go and hit the stop button.